some of your role models, like hosts you look up to, like comedians, like Ricky Gervais or whoever, maybe Dave Chappelle, or I don't
As
know.
a
Who are some of your influences?
so I really like as an entertainer. Yeah, Chappelle is a big one. Just the way that he can tell a story and the way that he can be funny and serious and very
Yeah, he's more
informed at the same time.
observational, right?
Yeah, he's very, very good. As a host, though, one of my favorite hosts to watch and just kind of study in technique is Billy Crawford. Billy Crawford for me is probably one of the most underrated artists in the Philippines. He can host, he can sing, he can dance. And not like bad. He hosts every single one of those things top level. So you have other singers, you have other hosts. Let's say Luis Manzano, he's good also, right? But Billy's on that same level. But Luis can't sing. He can macho dance. But like Billy is, I think he can do it in English, Tagalog, French.
Versatile, so he's well-rounded.
Billy, like he's so quick. Like yeah, like when I worked with him on Tropanglo, I just watched him. I was like, this guy, technique wise, is so good. Is so good. And like, who else can sing with Gary V? Dance wise, I think he's probably as performed. I think he's probably the best dancer we have in the country. Singing wise, there's plenty of better singers. Host wise, he's quick on his feet in any language. Dancing, I think again he's top. So
Mm.
Billy Crawford.
Okay. Local. What about international? Uh,
International.
Chris Rock, Ellen, not
What's
Ellen.
weird, like they
Maybe
don't
not
have. Oh, my favorite host was Conan O'Brien.
Conan.
He's always been my favorite and David Letterman. Maybe just because I grew up with those guys, but Conan because he's so goofy.
Yeah.
David Letterman because he's a bit dry and sarcastic. So I really like that type. Uh, But you don't see hosts in America like you see hosts here, right? Like there's a couple shows with hosts, like American Idol has a host, talk shows have hosts, but you don't see them. You don't see Conan O'Brien hosting a gateway opening
Yeah. What about like,
yet.
nah,
No,
never happened. What about like Leno or Kimmel or
I like
Craig Ferguson or
I like
Jimmy Fallon?
I like Jimmy Fallon. I like Noah Trevor.
Oh yeah.
I like Jon Stewart. But I like their attack on what they're
Stephen
talking about.
Colbert.
I like Colbert as well. I like their attack on politics. Um, Actually, I don't even know where they stand in politics, but I like this story. I like their format actually. I like the format where they show a video and then they make fun of the video. Conan O'Brien, I believe, is really good at skits, and I think he's good at self-deprecating humor.
Mm-hmm.
Fallon is also very talented musically, and I feel like he's legitimately friends with all of his guests, so they allow him to be goofy, and they get goofy because of it as well. David Letterman, for some reason, he was probably like he felt like everyone's Tito. Who
What
else?
about
Colbert.
James Corden or
James Corden's all right.
these British guys?
That's
So,
Ferguson, right?
yeah, there was one more, that beardy guy,
The beardy guy.
Graham Norton.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
No.
Kuya Germs. How about that? You a fan of Herman Moreno?
I've heard of him. He's dead,
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
dead. How about John Knight? John Knight?
John.
John Knight?
No, I don't know John.
No.
Yeah,
He's
John.
the sidekick of Herman Moreno on Walang Talugan.
Yeah, I
Not a
think I've
fan.
seen a bit. Not too familiar.
Classic.